Hey everyone, this is Jesse here at Jesse Lee Strength and Fitness. We're going to continue on with our desk series. For those of you out there who are working at a desk or you're working from home and you often sit for much of the day, anywhere from like 4 to 8 hours, these videos are for you. So I hope you get something out of them. First stretch, these are all going to be 3 exercises, so you can kind of piece them together. There's going to be multiple videos, so you could do one video one day, one video the other day, kind of piece them throughout the week. Maybe I'll make 5 videos or something like that. But the most important thing is there are 3 exercises. They shouldn't take more than a couple of minutes, so there's no excuse to not do them. And you can do them multiple times throughout the day to kind of break things up. Think about like little movement snacks or something like that, okay? Main thing that you want to get is they're both integration of mobility and some stretching, as well as a core activation. So you want to make sure your hips, core stays strong, as well as you're keeping proper mobility when you're in these kind of long hold patterns, sitting, looking forward, leaning, bad posture, stuff like that. Okay, so what we're going to do here is first is just going to be a chair stretch. So when you're sitting in your chair, you can actually reach under and grab the chair. And what we're going to do is just let our body weight lean. There's no actual application of force here. It's just going to be lean, and make sure that this shoulder is kind of set in a good position. So you don't want to encourage this internal rotation. Slightly get the shoulder rolled open, grab, brace, and then lean. Breathe. The stretch is all the way through the neck up into the upper trap. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and take this other side, get the shoulder into a good position. Grab the chair, lean. Let gravity just do the work. Breathe. Nice, that feels really good. Okay, so we've kind of stretched out the head and neck. What we're going to do next is we're going to go ahead and do a cat and cow stretch. Okay, so this is of course assuming that you can get access to a little bit of floor space, but hopefully you have something in your office that you can at least get down on the floor just for a moment. Okay, so with cat and cow, make sure that the wrist is under the shoulder. For this first movement, you're going to tuck the chin under and extend the mid-back. And then you're going to reach the chin up, extend, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. It's nice on this one to think like a string is pulling things up as high as you can, and then you're pressing through that mid-back. So get that mid-back to move. You got your stable structure for your low back, but you can get that mid-back to kind of move. You get a nice neck flexion and extension movement. So that feels really good as well. And then the last one we're going to do is going to be a low oblique sit. So this is kind of meant to kind of a little more of a casual core exercise, but you're going to activate your hips as well. We're just going to get on our side in this kind of position. Make sure the shoulder is nice and safe. You've got one foot tucked under this front of this shin. It's at a 45-degree angle. I'm going to push my knee into the ground. I'm going to lift, hold for a few seconds, push my hip all the way back, and rest. Push the hip forward, push the hip back. Push the hip forward, hold, push the hip back. Hip forward, and hip back. Okay, I'll show you the other side right quick. Shoulder is a nice and safe position. You've got this kind of casual thing here. Go ahead and extend the hips forward, extend the hips back. So I've got my elbow and my hip in the same position. I've got my fist and my knee in the same position. I'm lifting the hip. I'm driving my hips forward and I'm pushing my hips back. And then you can add that little hold there just to get it pushing the knee into the ground and rest. So you could do, 5 to 8 or 5 to 10 of those each side with a little hold on each side, and then do that trio, a few times throughout the day. See how it makes you feel. Please refer to the other ones. They're going to be, based for people who work in an office or sit at a desk. I hope that helps you, and please let me know if you have any other questions, comments, concerns, or let me know if there's any other videos you'd like me to make. Thanks.